is a screenshot of the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? The GOAT in Fire Force has showed up, okay? Benimaru is the GOAT. The strongest captain in Fire Force. I know. So, listen, there were some people saying Burns could maybe go toe-to-toe with Benimaru. I mean, but for people like myself who are anime-only watchers, Burns ain't doing nothing to Benimaru. If what we see, with what we saw last episode, was any indication of Burns' full power, which I don't think it was, to be honest, I don't think it was, but I think Benimaru is on another level, right? Burns ain't, yeah, no, Burns. But we got the GOAT right here, ladies and gentlemen. We got the GOAT for Fire Force Season 3, Episode 7. You know the drill. Go over some scenes, give our overall score of the episode at the end. So let's dive right into this. The GOAT, Benimaru, right there. We all know it's him, right? Let's just be honest. We all know it's him. And here's the thing, right? I'm gonna go to another scene here. Even the White Clad, right? Beautiful shot right here. Beautiful shot. Even the White Clad is afraid of Benimaru, right? Now, could he have taken them all on? I want to say yes. I want to say Benimaru could have defeated them, but I'm not naive to think that he could have taken on all the White Clad there, including Dragon, by himself. Now, Joker said maybe he could. I'm not too sure, right? Maybe he could have, but he wasn't afraid to do so. Now, his attacks did nothing to Dragon, and I don't know if it's because he wasn't serious. It probably was because he wasn't serious enough, but his attacks did like nothing to Dragon, like nothing. And Benimaru even said that we got some monsters here with, you know, in terms of like how strong they are. And he wants to fight strong opponents, right? He wants to fight strong opponents. So I think this was a good chance for him to do so. And I thought he was going to fight. So I was hoping he was going to fight somebody so we can, you know, get some Benimaru. But alas, he didn't. He just showed up here to help the 8th escape, right? He just showed up here to help the 8th escape. Even so, beautiful ass shot we got here. And it was nice seeing Benimaru get some screen time. Now, let's go to some people's boy, right? Some people's boy here, Burns, right? Last known whereabouts. Burns' last known whereabouts right here. Now, they say he's dead. We don't see a body. We don't see a body. And anyone who's been watching anime, following anime, manga, whatever, knows you have to see a body. There has to be a body to confirm that this person is actually dead. There has to be a body to confirm. So, do I think that Burns is going to make a reappearance at some point? I kind of do, because they showed this scene here, right, with the light on his last known whereabouts where he got stabbed. And no body. Okay, some people may say, oh, the body was dragged down into the whatever the fuck. Maybe so, but we still don't see a body. Okay, we still don't see a body. So I'm not writing him off just yet. I don't particularly like the way he went out. Okay, I don't particularly like the way he went out, but I'm not going to count him out just yet. I'm not going to say he's dead just yet. We don't see a body. Okay, so just keep that in the back of your mind. You know, when you hear some people saying some things about Burns being dead, we don't see a body. And I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm just going to leave it at that. Another scene here. So we have a flashback here of Burns' subordinates recalling his last known words. Now, from what the flashback was saying, it sounded like Burns knew that something drastic like this was going to happen to him and that he wasn't going to make it back. Like, he knew. So, you know, who knows? But his subordinates here are thinking, they're reminiscing about what he said, and they're going to go back to where it started. Okay? Where they think it started, right? And what's cool about this episode, what I like about this episode is Hibana got some screen time here. She got a lot of screen time here. Now, for people who don't know, this is where, you know, they grew up as sisters, right? Burnt down. They were young. They didn't know any better, and now she's back, right? And I suspect that this is about to get really dark, considering what she uncovered toward the end of this episode, right? We're gonna go to 921, where they walk down here into the basement, into the, you know, underneath the chapel thing there. In the basement, you see there's 8 pillars there, right? The amount of pillars that, you know, the White Clad are calling, you know, folks like Shinra and all them pillars, it's 8 pillars right there. So that means something, okay? That means something. Also, Hibana finds out, okay? She finds out that this has just been a inferno ant breeding ground, right? What they've been feeding them. We're going through the books, reminiscing about things that she remembers, and it's just one big inferno ant breeding ground. It's what it has been this whole time, is what she's figuring out. And then, like I say, as they're going through the books, she's reminiscing. She's thinking about some things. She's putting 2 and 2 together, because, understand, when these things were happening and everything was happening in plain sight, they were young, right? So they didn't know any better. They were young. They didn't know any better. Now she's putting 2 and 2 together, right? She's putting 2 and 2 together now. And then we get she back. So now everything, I think, is just about to go to shit. Her character model just spells creepy. It does. Her character model spells creepy, and I'm digging it. I'm gonna be honest, I'm digging it. I'm digging her character model, because I think this is about to be dark. I really do. I think this is about to be dark, and I think this is setting up for something really, really, really good. I like the Benimaru stuff, even though I would have, you know, preferred him to do a bit more, right? And then this. I think this was the icing on the cake for this episode for me. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10, simply because of this, right? We're getting more expedition. We're getting more knowledge on the doppelgangers, right? We're getting more, right? We're getting more. And with Hibana at the helm of it, right? I'd be interested to see what happens here, because this sister's probably about to pull out some crazy shit that we don't know, that we ain't never seen before, right? She's about to be crazy. Look at her face. Like, come on. So, 8 out of 10 episode. Really enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think Burns is dead? Do you think Benimaru could have taken on all those White Clad? And what do you think is about to happen with this sister and Hibana down in that basement? Do you think she looks creepy? Okay. Do you think she looks creepy? Let me know in the comment section below. That's all I have for this one. As usual, keep on keeping on.